Good morning, everybody. This is Grant again with the Urban Foresters, and we're here to do another tree tip video. The kind of pruning I want to talk about today is called crown raising. And you can see that truck behind me and all the limbs that are really hanging low over the truck. That would be one reason why we might need to crown raise a tree. We're going to talk about some different situations where crown raising is needed for trees. Those types of things would be a parking lot clearance issue, or you have low-hanging limbs over a building, or the limbs have started to grow down and you just can't see your property the way you want to see it. We're going to walk around this property here where our crew is working today and go through some of the basics of crown raising. So when an arborist begins to speak with you about crown raising, the first thing you're going to want to establish is how high do the limbs need to be raised. We don't want to over prune the tree and go too high. Typically when we write a scope for tree trimming, we would say 12 to maybe 15 feet, somewhere in that range is going to be the typical customer. Well, this limb behind me is clearly lower than 12 feet. So you might be thinking, oh my gosh, does that mean you're going to remove every single branch that's lower than 12 or 15 feet? That's not what crown raising means exactly. Crown raising means that the canopy or the green portions of the limbs will be raised up to that height. So I'm going to take you a little closer to this particular limb and talk a little bit about that. All right, so here we are at this limb I was talking about. And you can see it's a good sized branch, maybe 10 inches, 12-inch branch. And again, unless you and the arborist have had a specific discussion about removing a limb of this size, our crew's probably not going to take that limb off. What we will do is out further on the canopy where some of the lower hanging limbs are hanging down, our guys will take their clippers and smaller pole implements and make pruning cuts at those branch unions to get you the 12 or 15 feet of clearance, but leave the limb in place for future needs of the tree. So the only thing remaining after a crown raising project is to clean up all this debris. And as you can see from only 2 or 3 trees, we've got our work cut out for us. Thanks so much for watching our video today about crown raising. Stay tuned next month for our next tree tip video. Thanks, everybody.